Hello to all of my dope Libras out there, and welcome to my channel, Roseology. I am so happy to have you tuning into a new monthly energetic forecast. As I was saying, this is for all of my Libras out there, so that is Sun, Moon, Rising, even Venus. And whether you are a new viewer, cross-watching for someone you know, or just dropping by to see what's up, you are in for a treat because we have so many changes happening. Not only are we in October and in Libra season, happy birthday to all of my Libras out there, by the way, but we are also officially in autumn. And the change of seasons is so impactful because we go off of Mother Earth's timetable, being that we are children of Mother Earth. So anytime her schedule calls for changes, the rest of us just have to follow. So there are some major developments to look forward to anytime we have the start of a new season. And in this forecast, I will be going over your love life, your finances, blessing and challenging energy. I've channeled a message from your guides, as well as I'll be covering how October's new and full moon cycles could manifest in your life, how to work with that energy and what that could look like. All right. So I don't know about you guys, but I know I am so excited for October. Halloween has been my favorite holiday ever since I was a kid, but it's also the day that I started reading tarot. So it's kind of like my tarot anniversary. So even though I'll miss the warm weather, I'm really excited for fall. Hopefully you guys are too. Hopefully you guys have some big plans to celebrate this beautiful season. But either way, we are just going to jump straight in, get straight to business today. So let me just start out by saying that this is a general reading for all of my Libras out there. So in order for this message to resonate with your own individual spirit, you need to be intuitively synced in to the energy of this reading here. To help you do that, I will be offering a 30-second meditation. So if you'd like to participate, become aware of your body. Take a deep breath in through your nose for around 5 seconds. Hold that breath for 3 seconds. Then exhale out of your mouth for 6 to 7 seconds. Once you are relaxed, we'll begin that meditation right now. Hopefully that meditation helped you to tap into your own psychic knowing. Please don't forget to check out your Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos if you have not already. They are all linked in the description box down below for easy access to each sign. I want to thank you all so very much for your love and support. You guys have become family to me, and I love you all so very much. I also want to take this time to give credit where credit is due, to thank your guides, my guides, our higher self and spirit itself for delivering this beautiful message today. Now let's go ahead and get to the actual reason that you clicked on this video. All right, hello Libra. So we're going to be starting off with this card all the way over here to the left, and this card is going to be telling me about the energy that will be surrounding your love life and your relationships for the month of October. So let's go ahead and take a look at this very first card, and we have the 7 of Cups. So the first feeling that I'm getting here from my Libras is it feels like your options have been reduced or taken away. I'm feeling that some of you may feel like your back is against the wall when it comes to some of your relationships in October. And if this isn't options, then this could manifest as a change in the energy of your relationships. Like if this is a particular person, you may be feeling a little lost, like you don't know what is going on inside their head, or you don't know how they're feeling about something. It's like you may feel that something is wrong or off or different, but some of you might not want to say anything, whether that be out of fear or pride, because you don't want to seem sensitive, or you don't want to seem like you're picking at something. Some of you may rather let the situation pan out. But the thing I have to seriously mention here, whether this is your love life, friends, or family that you are dealing with, we are in the season of Libra, your season. So this time is hyper focused on the dynamics that we share with the individuals in our lives. So in other words, you may be hypersensitive to your relationships this month, Libra. And that can mean 2 things here. That can mean that you are barking up the wrong tree because maybe you are projecting onto your relationships. So what you are feeling isn't necessarily accurate to that person, and that person may be going through something else that has nothing to do with you in their life. or you are spot on about exactly what you are feeling and what they are feeling, because this is such a sensitive time for you. To see this card in reverse, though, is telling me that you should practice caution when maneuvering through your relationships this October, because not all may be as it seems, but this goes both ways. So don't be paranoid about your relationships. If something is feeling off to you and is bothering you a lot, then maybe consider having a conversation with that person. But I would say to not worry too much either which way, especially with this card being in reverse. This card upright talks about someone having a lot of options in a general sense. So there could be something else that has nothing to do with you that is bothering this person or these people, okay? So don't worry about it too much unless something is brought to your attention, unless someone just clearly says, hey, I have an issue with you, then I wouldn't worry about it too much. I'd probably just let it, just coast and then see what it is that happens, see if that energy and see if that feeling that you're having, stays with you, see how long it stays with you, because if it keeps bothering you, then maybe definitely think about having that conversation, okay? So let's go ahead and check out this card here. This card is going to be showing me the energy surrounding your work, professional, or school life, all right? So let's take a look. And we have the sun. Beautiful. So many of you are going to excel in the areas of work and or school this month. I'm seeing the sun as nutrients in life. So watch out for any ideas that come to you, any offers that make themselves known, anything that looks like it could accelerate your growth or progress in your work life. Take it, because the sun is shining down on you. Anytime I see the sun, I see complete and total protection. Nothing can come in and foil the work it is that you've done or that you have going on. Nothing can come in to throw you off. You are fully protected by the rays of the sun. The only time you can hide from the sun is when you are trying to purposely block out the light, but that can't happen this October. As you can see with this figure here, the sun rays are completely covering him. You are covered in this energy of fertility, of life, of growth, of abundance. This is a time for you to plant seeds of anything it is that you want to see in your work or school life, Libra, because whatever you plant now will in fact sprout from the energy here. So like I was saying, any opportunities, any offers, any interviews, any applications, I'm saying for many of you, whatever it is that you reach for in your professional or school life, you will end up achieving. It's just going to seem like fortune is smiling down on you. You're going to feel like whatever it is you try, it works for you, or you succeed, or you end up getting it. Really capitalize off of this month, Libra. There is no way you will fail. I'm telling you, anything it is that you touch in your professional career or school life, it's going to seem like anything it is that you touch when it comes to those areas of your life, like it just turns to gold, like you could turn anything into gold this month with those areas of your life. All right, so let's go ahead and check out this card here. It's going to be showing me the blessing energy that you will encounter this month of October. So let's see. And we have the Hanged Man, another major arcana card. Okay, so I'm seeing two things here. The first is this man wielding the rod here, this guy, I'm seeing as the universe, and I'm seeing you as the one being held by this man with the rod. The blessing I'm seeing here is the universe forcing you to open your eyes to something. When spirit and the universe come together and decide it's time for you to see, this is one of the greatest blessings of all, because we are no longer blinded, or we are no longer stuck with only half of the facts or with seeing half of the picture. I see the universe forcing you into a place where you see things so clearly, with a different perspective, with fresh eyes, and with a new purpose. This card is ruled by Pisces, so I have to say to please know any ideas that come to you this month, Libra. The second thing I'm seeing here is these ideas, this viewpoint, this veil in a moment is just going to be lifted from your eyes, and you'll be able to see what or who has been holding you back, what or who has been interfering with your ability to move on or to move forward. For some, this will be a wake-up call. For others of you, this will be a realization of what's been happening all along, because this person with the rod could also be a person or situation, a habit, mindset, perspective that has held you back in your life. And this month, the universe and spirit will shine a light, kind of like the Sun card here, on what has been trying to hold you back. Once you see the issue, you can attack it. You can rid yourself of it. The blessing here is freeing yourself from whatever interference, blockage, or issue this may be once and for all right? So let's go ahead and check out this card here. This is going to be showing me the more so challenging energy that you may encounter for this month of October. So let's take a look. And we have the Six of Swords in reverse. All right, so some of you don't want to or won't want to move on. You will have an awakening this month, Libra, Whether you are already spiritual or not, you will have a wave of awareness that washes over you this month that may force some of you to deal with something that you might not have wanted to deal with. You may have difficulty breaking away from this energy entirely, or the realization may be too hard for you to accept. It may be too difficult for you to connect to the truth of what is actually happening here. The way I'm feeling this card come through is in a form of denial. You may not want to accept what you see or realize, and that's understandable because, like I was saying with this Hanged Man here, he's forced to open his eyes, and that's why he's the Hanged Man. He has no other choice but to hang on this cross and accept his fate, kind of like what I was referring to with the Seven of Cups, because that's in the Rider-Waite-Smith Coleman deck. The Hanged Man is depicted as somebody that is hanging upside down on a cross. And so he has no other choice but to hang on to this cross and accept his fate. Kind of like what I was referring to with the Seven of Cups here. You may feel like your back is against the wall, Libra. I don't want you to judge yourself. It's amazing how we can see an issue or a problem or a person in our life or a habit in our life that we know shouldn't be there, but nonetheless, we still struggle to let it go. That's just human nature, so don't judge yourself for that. Don't feel weak. Don't feel naive. Allow yourself to feel whatever it is that you feel and embrace the situation fully. Once you have embraced what is happening, you will be able to better decide from an honest and more transparent place of what it is that you want to do, okay? So let's go ahead and check out this card here. This is going to be showing me a message from your guides for the month of October. So let's see what they have to say. And we have the Knight of Wands. So your guides want you to be a warrior this month. They want you to fight and to not give up on yourself or on the situation. They don't want you to feel defeated. They are saying now to look every single truth dead in the eye for what it is. Be brave and be courageous to confront what needs to be dealt with. Say what needs to be said and do what needs to be done. The Knight of Wands, he runs head first into battle. He's on the front lines, not because he got forced there or accidentally ended up there. No, he charged faster than everyone else into his enemy, into battle, into the front lines and straight into war. He doesn't know fear. All he knows is the enemy and to defeat his enemies. This is what your guides want to invoke in you this month, Libra. That is what keeps the Knight of Wands alive. That is what makes him a warrior. That's what makes him such a legendary warrior. It's the fact that his heart is what is going to carry him through this battle. His heart is what is going to give him the bravery and the courage that he needs to confront his enemies. And this is what your guides want to invoke in you this month, Libra. They want you to defeat your enemies with as much tenacity as this knight. Whether your enemy be a relationship, a habit, alcohol, drugs, bad decisions, karmic cycles, fear, depression, mental health, physical health, insecurities, could be junk food. It could be anything, you know. Your guides are saying to run head straight into it because they are with you. You are not alone. And you are more than capable of defeating any enemy of yours, whatever that may be, okay? So let's go ahead and check out these two cards here. This is going to be showing me the new and full moon energy, how it can impact your life, how it can manifest in your life, and how you can work with that energy, all right? And we have here the Eight of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles. Yes, so with this 8 of Wands around the new moon in Libra, which happens September 28th to the 29th, there's going to be a lot of commotion or fast movement. You may feel like you can't keep up with everything that's happening, or you may be struggling to process everything that is happening because it may feel like everything is kind of happening at once. But by the full moon in Aries, towards the end of the month, I'm seeing you finally get a grasp on this energy, like a physical grasp. I'm seeing you learn how to work with it, how to deal with it, how to move with it. I'm also seeing at least your work life or career or finances, maybe even your relationships. I'm seeing you get a grip on at least one of these areas, if not all of them, because this is the 10 of Pentacles. And if you look at this 8 of Wands, it almost looks a lot like this Knight of Wands where there's a charge, right? Where they're aiming at a target and ferociously attacking it. I feel like your guides are saying that if you take all of that commotion of energy that you feel around the beginning of the month, and if you wield it, if you take it and instead of being overwhelmed by it or getting ran over by it, but instead getting it in your grasp, you can direct this momentum of energy because it's a large force. And if you aim it at one specific thing, if you give this energy a target to be funneled or channeled into, it will attack whatever issue is in your life. You do this by taking everything you feel, all of those heavy emotions, all of those dark emotions, all of those scary emotions, whatever it may be, take those feelings and channel it into something that you want to see change. For instance, use that energy and take it out in your work life or a project. Take it out in your relationship. Well, not in your relationships, but take it out in a way where it gives you the courage to say what it is that you've always needed to say. Let this energy fuel you. Let it give you the confidence and the courage it is that you need to attack whatever it is that is in your life that is withholding you from your future, or that is withholding your future. So let it make you more confident, more fierce. Let it bring out your warrior, where you put all of those feelings into something tangible, like this 10 of Pentacles here, okay? So let's go ahead and check out you guys' oracle cards and see what else it is that we're seeing for the month. And the very first card that we have is Midnight, the most magical hour of all. The Veil, the future. Magical powers, I weave and clear, I cast and know. Magic's secrets to me now show. And this card keeps coming up. And safe home, I cast a circle round about. Safety now is beyond doubt. So I think I referred to a veil being lifted from you so you could actually see what you needed to see earlier in this reading, maybe around the Hanged Man. But yes, I'm seeing you with this Midnight card and this Veil card here as the time winding down. The time is coming where you will have a profound awakening. Like I said, whether you are already spiritual or not, this awareness is coming in like a tidal wave and you won't be able to escape it. Like a tidal wave, it doesn't just go after people that can swim or that can't swim, right? No, it goes after everything. And this is what this awareness is going to be doing. It's not just going to target spiritual or non-spiritual people. This is going to target everything and everyone in your life. This awareness is coming in like a tidal wave and you won't be able to escape it. But the thing is, this is happening to set you up for your future. Magical powers, this card has been coming up for a lot of signs, and safe home, interestingly enough, came up for the sign Taurus, which is also ruled by the planet Venus, the same planet that rules you. So that's pretty interesting. I'm seeing magical powers and safe home together. I'm seeing you have the power to dictate what sort of home or energy you choose to exist with. Like I was saying with this 8 of Wands down here, you can take all of that energy and funnel it into something else. This is where your powers lie this month, Libra. So like I was saying, take this month and really capitalize off of it, because all of these, as you can see, the hands here, looks like it's targeting something. We have another card that looks like it's targeting something. And magical powers and Knight of Wands, they're kind of saying that you have the wand, you have the ability to take all of this energy and say, this is the target that I want you to go after. This is where I want to direct this energy. You have that power this month, okay? All you have to do is decide where you want to aim that power, where you want to aim that energy. And whatever it is that you aim it at, it is going to completely break down into whatever it is that you are trying to shape it into. So really capitalize off of October. This is your month, Libra, okay? This is your month. This is all that I'm seeing for my beautiful Libras. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in. Thank you for giving me a chance. Thank you for giving my channel and this reading a chance. Don't forget to check out your moon, rising, and Venus sign videos if you have not already. They're all linked down below. Again, I want to thank your guides, my guides, our higher self and spirit itself for coming through and delivering such a powerful and beautiful message today. Hopefully you all come back to visit me sometime soon. But until next time, you guys keep taking over the world. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you all so much, and I'll be back next time, all right? Bye, guys.